Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. I've got two stories to share with you in this latest Moon Lambo hot jam. I'll start with this one, and this is cool. And the reason that this story even exists is because the XLS 20 amendment was passed. That would be the amendment on the XRP ledger that allows for, on layer 1 of the XRP ledger, new abilities having to do with NFTs, including minting NFTs, so on and so forth. And so here's the headline from The Cryptonomist. Ripple announces partnership with ProprHome, the real estate revolution. Folks, we are talking about homes being for sale on the XRP ledger, effectively. And as far as the headline, the one thing I do want to be sure to cite here, I went to Ripple's website. I could find nothing of this. I went to Ripple's Twitter account. I didn't see anything about this. So I don't know if it's true that Ripple is actually somehow a part of this, or if the company that is engaging in this activity is merely using the XRP ledger and then it's just being improperly reported. So if I'm missing something, apologies. Maybe Ripple's actually involved in some way and I literally just haven't seen it. But in reading through everything that I could find publicly on this, it doesn't seem to be the case. But either way, the point is, even if crypto media is misreporting that aspect of it, this is a real thing that actually is happening. And then there was also this from you today. This is just kind of funny. This is like a for fun thing on the channel here. From you today. Ripple rejects scandalous crypto blogger as director. And it's an article about somebody who, a very well-known individual, you've probably heard of him, who applied for a job at Ripple and was denied, and there's an article about it. It's just funny. It's just kind of funny. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I'm not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. So I'm going to jump into this piece from the Crypto Basic covering the story, which reads as follows. ProprHome has partnered with Ripple to give people new ways to buy, sell, and rent real estate properties in Portugal. According to an announcement, ProprHome will leverage Ripple's XRP ledger through an NFT solution to provide faster, energy-efficient, and low-cost transactions for real estate buyers and sellers. And I will note and give a shout-out and credit to my fellow XRP YouTuber, Crypto Eddie. You can see she has a tweet on the screen here. I believe that she was the first one to cover this story. And that's why it's picked up ultimately here in the Crypto Basic. Which is, again, I think it's the coolest damn thing, because I've said many times, and I firmly believe this, that in order for a cryptocurrency to have long-term viability, it just needs to solve one problem and just like offer utility for one thing. And XRP has multiple things that and the XRP ledger being used for multiple things. All of this provides utility. So in terms of which things that people are doing right now, which will have staying power, I don't know for sure. Maybe this one will, maybe it won't. You never know for sure. There's something several months ago that I found exciting that died very quickly. You may recall that the country of Colombia, they had a national land registry and they were tokenizing land on the XRP ledger. It was the coolest damn thing. And then it launched. And then immediately after that, there's a change in political power. And with the incumbents out and the new power in, I think for reasons that have to do with them wanting to have greater control rather than transparency, they killed the project. But and this had been in the works, mind you, since like 2018. The project initially started on ETH. They were trying to use Ethereum for it, and then they shifted to the XRP ledger. And I can only guess as to why. I'm happy to hazard a guess. I think it has to do with the fact that XRP ledger is, the transactions are virtually free and instantaneous. Settling in 3 to 5 seconds, whereas with ETH, not quite the same detail, a little bit slow, a little bit more costly, so moved over. And it was just amazing, though. The project went live, and then there's a change in political power, and it's dead. But still, so I like that all sorts of people, including nations, apparently are trying stuff on the XRP ledger. But here you're talking about like homes being bought and sold thanks to this new amendment, which was passed on the XRP ledger. So check this out. The rationale behind the partnership is to revolutionize real estate businesses and simplify the process of buying, selling, and renting properties. The partnership comes days after Ripple developers deployed non-fungible token functionality on XRP ledger. So I'll pause and note, that is not quite right. There's a decentralized thing called the XRP ledger, and the validators are the ones who get to choose that. It's not Ripple developers deploying and choosing to just force an implementation of this technology. That's not how this works, so it shouldn't quite be worded like that. But anyway, piece continues. Reacting to the partnership with Ripple, John McCoy, CEO of ProprHome, said, quote, ProprHome and our partner Ripple share the same vision of the tokenization of assets with functional utility. We see the potential of an online real estate market that leverages blockchain technology to improve real estate interactions dramatically, end quote. Yeah, and so again, I don't know why I'm not seeing anything from Ripple. If this is a real partnership, super duper. That would be great. But for what they're doing, I don't know why you'd even need a partnership necessarily. You just use the open source technology that is the XRP ledger. And all this would require the usage of XRP, by the way, and that's why this is important. It's a big reason as to why this is important. And Peace continues. McCoy added that ProprHome had trusted XRP Ledger for more than 10 years as it preferred blockchain for the company's tokenization capabilities. Yeah, and so I remember the first time I read that, I was like, that doesn't make any damn sense, because even though XRP's technically existed for over 10 years, it hasn't been available for 10 years. It wasn't until either the tail end of 2012 or beginning part of 2013 where XRP actually went live and was available. So, okay, it is what it is though. Peace continues. ProprHome will mint real estate NFTs on the XRP ledger to simplify how real estate customers communicate with their agents, make offers, and schedule visits. Once the service is live, real estate clients can control the offer and acceptance procedures in every related transaction. Through ProprHome's partnership with Ripple and its NFT utility, the company will offer different types of tokens, starting with utility tokens for digital property certificates, dubbed DOC. It is noteworthy that DOC tokens are issued to customers who want to buy or rent a property using ProprHome. The token will help clients bypass the time-consuming and complex verification and approval process required to own real estate properties. Furthermore, the token will give home buyers and lessees access to various utility services, including electricity, water, telecommunications, etc. So you can pause to see here. This technology, and this is like, this technology is amazing. You're talking about streamlining things that are already occurring today. Because if you can have trust in an immutable ledger, a blockchain, you just know the code works and the information's there and it can't have been tampered with, you take away a lot of middleman style activities. It's real. This technology is solving real problems for real people. That's why this is amazing. Peace continues. After DOC, ProprHome will also issue PRP, a form of reputational currency that real estate developers, owners, and agents can earn and exchange for additional exposure. And so ProprHome is a real estate marketplace seeking to revamp the process of buying, selling, and renting properties in Portugal using blockchain technology. And this is their actual website here. So apparently they're brand new. Welcome to ProprHome, Portugal's first real estate marketplace powered by blockchain. Total transparency equals better deals. Tell us what you need and we will show you who and what we got by selecting properties and agents that truly match your profile. And look, again, this is all stuff that wouldn't be possible without the XRP Ledger, and the XRP Ledger is appealing because of what it offers, including the fact that it's instantaneous, effectively real-time, 3 to 5 seconds, in terms of actual settlement. It's immutable, obviously, it's a blockchain. And it's everything Bitcoin isn't. It's like in terms of like, my God, Bitcoin, what an energy hog. Very expensive, fees to move Bitcoin relative to XRP and the XRP Ledger. It's just amazing. Now on to the next topic, which again is admittedly just for fun here. This is interesting. From you today, Ripple rejects scandalous crypto blogger as director. Oh, is that right? It actually is right. Controversial crypto blogger Bitboy Armstrong's application for the role of Ripple director in Singapore has been rejected. So this is Ben Armstrong of Bitboy Crypto. The influencer made the announcement on his Twitter feed. As a reminder, Armstrong decided to apply for the executive position at Ripple's Singapore branch as a joke after the company's CTO, David Schwartz, offered to pick up Twitter employees fired after Musk's arrival. The blogger's controversy stems from his comments about XRP enthusiasts being delusional, as well as his conflict from Schwartz, who is seen as something of a cult hero in the XRP community. Meanwhile, Armstrong continues to refer to himself as the supreme leader of the XRP army, which is much disliked by many of its members. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. I mean, like, I call Gary Gensler Kim Jong-Gensler supreme leader and dictator of the SEC. It's just supreme leader. It's such a ridiculous title. That's why it's funny, Self-appointed supreme leader of the XRP army. Fair enough there. So, you know what's funny about this? I mean, yeah, it's kind of silly that there's even an article about this, but what I really enjoyed was Ben Armstrong's response. So he saw this article and he shared it on Twitter and he wrote 3 words. He wrote, "I can't even." That's right. He is not capable of evening. That's correct. And that's the proper response, because like, what? It's like, is this real life? Is this? But he did actually apply for this job. Not that he actually won; it was a joke. But he actually applied for the job. And so here you can see. Here's the rejection email to Ben Armstrong. Ben Armstrong shared it on Twitter, and here's the headline: regarding your application to Ripple, Ben, thank you for your interest in Ripple and the Director, Strategy and Operations position. After reviewing your application, unfortunately, the team decided to move forward with other candidates they felt were a better fit at this time. While we won't be moving forward with your application for this role, we'll be sure to keep your resume on hand and let you know of any relevant opportunities as they rise. Thanks again, and best of luck with your search. Regards, Ripple Talent. So we got, and that's a form letter, fine, but it's just hilarious that that he actually applied for the job. Somebody at Ripple read it and responded with, I mean, it's like, again, it's a, it's a template there. It's a boilerplate stuff. But Ben Armstrong wrote, "I'm sorry, Team Ripple Singapore, I will not be joining you. We could have had something very special." And then somebody wrote to him, this is the Altcoin Daily account, and said, "Would you have done the job? Did you actually want it?" To which Ben responded, and I thought, I got a kick out of this. He wrote, "This was my resume." So this is what he actually wrote to Ripple. He wrote, "I am the Bitboy, Supreme Master and Commander of the XRP Army." I hope he really did that. That is absolutely hilarious. And then he said, like, if they don't see the value in a high-level resume, then they probably don't deserve me, to be honest. That's good stuff right there. I'll wrap up here. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.